Welcome to In the Kitchen with Brianna Scott. My name is Brianna Scott and I'm the Family Consumer Science Extension Agent here at UT Extension. And today we're going to be making hamburger casserole and peach cobbler the simple way. The first thing we're going to do for our hamburger casserole today is we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of butter. It doesn't have to be exact. And we're going to get this started melting in our skillet over here. And I'm going to turn that to about 6. We're going to do a medium heat. And while that is melting, we're going to chop our onion. Finely chop our onion. And you can make the onion chunks whatever size you prefer, but I'm going to finely chop it today. That's the idea. And you can use whatever type of onion you prefer. I picked this one out because I kind of like sweet onions. All right. I'm gonna clean up a little of the scraps off our cutting board. And now we're going to chop our onion. All right, I'm going to half this so that I can have a flat surface on the cutting board to do my chopping. And I'm also going to switch knives because that one's just large. Our onions are almost done. We have sauteed them for probably about 10 minutes in our 2 tablespoons of butter. And now we are ready to add our 2 pounds of ground beef. Now that our hamburger meat is done, we're going to drain our grease. Now we're going to add our cream of celery soup. And our can of cream of mushroom soup. Gonna spread that out into an even layer in our 13x9 baking dish. Now we're going to do a layer of cheese. And we're going to put our tater tots down in a single layer just to cover our whole casserole. We're going to follow the directions for our casserole that come on our tater tots. These tater tots say to cook them at 450 degrees for 12 to 20 minutes, so that's how long we're going to cook our casserole. And we do that because the casserole, every other ingredient in it is already cooked besides the tater tots, and we're going to melt that cheese. Okay, on this side I have layered them pretty tight, so if you like the tater tot part of the casserole, this side is for you. And if you're not as crazy about the tater tot and you want a little more of the filling, this side is more for you. You can either just lay them down the way they fall, or you can organize them, whichever way you like better. We've got our hamburger casserole in the oven. We're going to leave that in there for about 20 minutes until our tater tots are nice, crispy, and brown. And in the meantime, we are going to start our peach cobbler. Today we have a very simple peach cobbler recipe. We're going to use 2 cups of peaches, and I have chopped up the peaches just a little so they're closer to bite size than getting a whole peach on your fork. We're going to use 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, and 1 cup of sugar. And we're actually going to measure out our flour because it's important that when you measure out your flour that you use the dry measuring cup. So we have this one, we don't have one of the glass ones, those are for liquid. We're going to use our dry measuring cup, and we're going to let it heap over the top of the cup, and then we're going to level it off. And usually I do this inside my bag, so not to make a giant mess, but today we're just going to make a little mess. We're just going to let it heap up, and then we're going to scrape it off the top to level it out. That's probably good enough. All right, so we're gonna take just a butter knife, our dry measuring. I'm gonna try to let it fall down into the bag. So if you can see what I'm doing, maybe not. I'm just leveling it out and scraping off the extra. Not working so well. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's our 1 cup of flour, straight into our mixing bowl. We're gonna add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of milk. So it's a 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. Clear those. All right, so we're gonna mix this up just a little bit. This will be the bread part of the cobbler. It doesn't matter if it's lumpy. I have melted 1 stick of butter, real butter, in our baking dish over here. We're going to just pour our mixture into our baking dish. All right, we're going to pour our mixture into our butter. And now we're just gonna put our peaches in. And you don't have to drain the juice off your peaches. Let the juice go in the cobbler too. And we used self-rising flour. It's just easier. All right, so we're gonna put this in the oven, 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then we'll have peach cobbler.